Smoking Drugs, another poem, short book of poems I wrote. It's got 10 poems in it. It's got what's going to happen to all my stuff when I die. A poem about mum and her Alzheimer's and dementia. Uncontrollable shitting, your tears that never stopped, your self-pity, desperation, the body without organs, your Gilles Deleuze cryogenic state, living in the abyss with no way out, the drudgery of being an addict, of carrying your sorry ass genes warm for months and months, a smell that never left, unwashed, an aversion to water, to food, like Charlie Parker, sucking on the teat of his sax and wailing and screaming forever, unable to separate his mouth. Like a baby sucking on their mother's titty, the sustenance, the only thing that you need, the chemical dependence, drug trafficking, cartels, narcotics, all the way from the hills of Turkey to the southeast London mafia, William Burroughs, Lou Reed, the celebrity overdoses, the spike in the vein, the Midnight Express, followed by the crack cocaine epidemic, Maggie Thatcher's Gyro book, Love on the Dole, Pablo Escobar's Misses, Nancy Reagan, Just Say No, Dr. Michael Farrell, and all the way to Wickham Park House and the Royal Bethlehem Mental Institution in Beckenham, Kent. They called it Bedlam, the nut house, where people like you who like to get off their nuts were put inside so as to make the streets safer. Wandering in the cold night of winter with no top on, begging the off-licence fella for a can of supertenants, pay you back tomorrow. Tomorrow's never came as you waddled to the bus stop because it was the best place for cigarette butts, and people used to light up, and the number 12 or 171 would come heading down the wall of Menthil Embassy, Benson and Hedges camels as you scampered back to your flat in Churchmead where the lecky had run out. You'd break down the broken pieces of yesterday. This shit can happen, you know. No one is free not to be. Imagine what it would feel like. Imagine the kind of world you could have. But there are those among us who will use all their power to profit from this idea, this philosophy, that abstract notion of freedom, profit, while we sit there on our perch in our cold, dark cages, whining on, I want to be free. Oh, that's porridge. It's so warm, it's so warm, it's so glowing, it's so glowing. It's like the feeling of love. It's literally like, oh, yeah, stop this. That is good, that's a good poem. That's me. Yeah, dark, cold, alone. What's going to happen to all my stuff? What's going to happen to all my stuff when I die? All the memories, all the photos. Can't keep reading, that'll get sad for that one. Yeah, I'll put a link up for this. Gonna go get this printed up. Go down the library.